Yeah, so I was an active addict for many, many years and got into recovery on September 29th of 2015. And I had lost my children, my home, every article of clothing, every possession that I ever had, I had lost. I was in the women's shelter and then in a couple different sober living homes, and was able to reunite with my kiddos. And it was just time to find a bigger place and kind of branch out and just kind of get our feet underneath us and figure out what life was going to be like without the support of being in a sober living home. It's very weird at first to have someone put faith in you. And you don't want to believe it often, you know? You don't want to believe that another person can have faith that you can work this and you can do this and you can get on a ladder, or you can swing a hammer, or you can lift this wall, or you can walk across a field with forms for the scaffolding, you know? Just, it's awesome. It's awesome, and it builds confidence, and it's important. It's awesome.
It's really nice having a community that is there for us, and that they believe that we could do this, and it's really nice, and I appreciate them a lot.
You see the plans, and then you see the concrete, and then you see the floor trusses or joists, and then you see the plywood that's on there, and then the walls go up, and you're just in awe watching it go from dirt to a building. Was just amazing. And I didn't get to work on my house for very long. I got COVID and was in the hospital. It was terrifying to wake up in the hospital, not know where you were. And you kind of wake up and you're like, my whole life is over. At first it was like, oh, I don't get this house anymore, and I don't have a job anymore, and I don't have my kids anymore. And of course that was not real, but it was a very real thought and a feeling that I had while I was in the ICU. And I wouldn't wish this on anyone. And these amazing people, volunteers and everything, they built my house while I was laying in the ICU. And it was kind of awesome to be able to come out of the hospital and see how pretty it looked, and just, there was tile on the roof. And the coolest thing about this is, not only are we building a community, physically, we're building a community together as we work together and as we go to these workshops together. And it's so exciting to be able to go camping and say, hey, I'm going to be out of town this weekend. Can you just keep your eyes on my house? Just make sure everything's okay, and know that you're going to be okay, We also plan to put it up to every neighbor, decorating contests for the holidays. And
yes. So, I just want to put a bunch of inflatable stuff in front of there. So if it's Christmas, then a bunch of lights everywhere, and maybe make a Grinch coming out the side of the house. We're gonna decorate everything. Maybe put maybe plant a big Christmas tree, put some lights around. Could be a Whoville.
But yeah, have barbecues and community gatherings and housewarming party. Just it's awesome. It's awesome, and it builds confidence, and it's important. It's awesome.